Dowell boasting in another YouTube rant, boasting about his works, with a hint of pride in his eyes. Dowell begins his tale with a memory from his late 20s, the frustration clear as he describes visiting homes, watching prices soar and being unimpressed by cheap construction. He shakes his head, casting judgment. Houses weren't built to last. Storms would bring them down, and yet people lined up for expensive mortgages. "You don't own that house," he insists. "Until it's paid, the bank owns it. Lose your job, the house is gone, and so is every dollar you put in." But he won't buy in. He sets himself apart by building, not from his own hands alone, but by leveraging the labor, skills, and resources of others. He tells how he learned the skills most people hire out, yet much of the work is carried by the labor, trades, and offerings of others who build alongside him. Where other men finish work and rest, he keeps going, supported by a stream of helping hands and donated labor that extends his reach beyond what one man could do alone. He studies, builds, and sweats from sunup to sundown, yet much of the progress is amplified by the skills, time, and sacrifices of others working and giving alongside him. It's a lesson and a boast. No rent, no mortgage. "I build," he says, yet the certainty is reinforced by the labor, gifts, and offerings of others that make that claim possible. But then comes the real twist. "The houses?" He nods. "They belong to the ministry." He shrugs off criticism, calling others ignorant, while overlooking how much of his independence is built on the work, loyalty, and sacrifices of those around him. Ministry ownership, he insists, is wisdom, the smart way. Disagreement is just jealousy or misunderstanding. He isn't doing this alone either. Brothers from the ministry bring their skill as offerings, labor given freely and gratitude for the ministry's influence. He doesn't pay contractors like everyone else. He leans on donated labor, volunteer trades, and ministry offerings to replace what most families must fund out of wages. Helpers arrive not for a wage, but as an offering, some trading sweat and skilled labor not only to give back, but to be seen, gain favor, and secure a stronger standing inside the ministry. Their effort slashes the real costs, and Dowell is the one who benefits most, gaining a level of housing security and financial freedom that most men, forced to rely on wages and mortgages, will never reach. That difference surfaces again. While regular people grind away, saving for a deposit and negotiating with banks, he's building homes through support, gifts, and community labor. Where others see independence and grit, some recognize privilege. His resources are not those available to every hard-working family. He ties it all together with a command. Invest in yourself. Quit wasting time. Work hard. Be useful. Teach your kids. Build something. While ignoring the hypocrisy that his own boast is propped up by other men's labor, unpaid sacrifice, and ministry-driven favor-seeking. It's motivation wrapped in superiority. He speaks of discipline and masculinity, yet the hypocrisy is that his different world is sustained by other men's unpaid labor, gifts, and offerings. Resources most people will never have, no matter how hard they work. Beneath the exhortation is an unspoken division, and it exposes the hypocrisy of Dowell's opening boast. One group must scrimp, save, borrow, and pay interest inside the system, while the other builds around the system through community labor, ministry offerings, and status-driven helpers. Advantages he presents as personal superiority, rather than collective subsidy, and even as something he is entitled to receive through other people's money labor, and loyalty.